in the Wenatchee High School kitchen. About late last summer, we came in here. We have a real problem. One, with these drains here. These are, what, warming tables they call these, I believe. They drain these water out of these. These drains continually plug up. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So then we started having water coming up through the floors. We had pipes under slab, they broke. And there was no way we could find them. We could get a leak detector, but once you start on those, there's no end, it just keeps going on. So my buddy and I came here this last summer. We got up in this ceiling. We tied into different areas to supply this particular sink. There's PEX pipe running down this. It's tied into the old galvanized up above. And it comes into these sinks. We had these tubes specially made just to hide the pipes. We put new supply lines to all of these, but they're temporary fixes. And the main problem is the drain lines are rotting out, the water lines are leaking. Right now we've got a handle on it, but it's just a matter of time before it shows itself again. This is where they drain the big kettles. These drains are extremely slow. We've rotor-rooted them. Some of the lines have collapsed. So we've chewed through those to keep water flowing. And almost 50 years old, so it's almost time. Here's another tube we dropped down to supply this sink. And this is kind of what we did, as you can see, underneath that sink. Here's our water lines coming up through the floor. They're now deleted. These are new water lines coming down, just so they can band-aid it till something can happen here. So let's move out into here. This is where all equipment for the pool, our big storage tanks for hot waters here. And this room's kind of a nightmare. If you've got a shutoff valve, we call it a stop, but a shutoff valve under a sink, you got to shut the whole high school down to change that stop off. Very few isolation valves, the ones they have, don't work. For instance, these big gate valves do not, they slow the flow down very well, but they don't stop it. And this water is very hot. You're trying to change a cartridge in the boys or girls locker rooms. You're getting your hands burnt because we can't stop the flow of water because of these valves right here. Boys' restroom, off the cafeteria, and everything, as you can see, they drop down these walls. All our lines drop down these walls. So it's a huge undertaking to change these pipes out. And the whole high school is like this. Everything's in the ceilings, but everything's galvanized, and now we're starting to develop pinholes in the main water lines in the galvanized pipe. So I'll get a call, ceiling's wet, you got water shooting out across the way. We've tried to repair these showers, I can't tell you how many times. These are old Bradley Acorn shower units. As you can see, they drip. We put new components in, but they're worn out. There's integral stops in here to shut the cold off, to shut the hot off. 90% of them don't work. So in turn, to work on these, you gotta shut the whole school down. Over here, the girls' independent showers. We can't hardly use them. These pipes supplying these, we can't get these valves repaired. They're just worn out. You have two galvanized lines way up above, dropping down in here. If we could replace these valves, it wouldn't be a problem. They're encased in concrete. They fill these walls full of concrete. Pipes are encased in it, the valve's encased. Sometimes the integral stops, you can't get to them because there's concrete around them. You have to try to chip it out. So we've capped these off, which is not a good thing because now we have a cross hot water going into the cold water to get hot water to drink at times. This is the other side of the shower room. Same thing, we replaced most all these cartridges. Had to remove that one because we couldn't get another unit like this one. And again, problems with the drains in the floor.